This is Milo on Bill Maher, and my dude is on here also, and his response to Milo is worth its weight in gold. All right, here we go.
You always have to fight with everybody.
I don't. We were having such a nice time, but you always invite such awful people on your show.
These are not.
They're so stupid.
Look at.
No, come on. You need to start inviting higher IQ guests, or this is going to be a disaster.
First of all, wait.
These are very high.
Wait, hold on, Bill. You can go fuck yourself, all right?
Larry Wilmore.
Jack, because
if this is the face of the
your
Nazis,
argument is that these people are stupid, you didn't hear a word this man said early in this segment, because he can talk circles around your pathetic, douchey little ass.
All right, that's enough. I don't know at what point YouTube would cut that. Anyway, so Larry Wilmore from the Nightly Show, or formerly the Nightly Show, he pretty much, I mean, this is all you do. This is all you can do with these type of people. There is no rationalization with them. There's no reasoning with them. There's no debating them into better positions. Their starting positions are so disgusting that they have no place in our national discourse. They could talk about it. Go to 4chan. You have the internet. Go to 4chan and do it there. But you're not afforded a national platform unless you find someone like Bill Maher, who will give you a voice, who would rather give voice to Milo than he would to Black Lives Matter, right? So you'll find some platforms for you, but you know what? We'll shout them down too. We will respond in kind. You have free speech, you can go there and speak, and we have free speech, we can protest. And the only thing that you could really do, back to my original thought, the only thing you could really do with these people is tell them to go F themselves, because there's no time to debate whether or not I should exist, or whether or not you feel like your race is naturally superior to our race, or whether or not the only problem in the black community is that you need to get married. Like, these type of imbecilic starting positions, you can't, especially because they have no desire whatsoever to change their mind when they're given new information. They have no desire to argue because this is entertainment to them. This is a business model for them. The Milos, the Sargons, the Paul Joseph Watsons of the world. This is the Donald Trumps of the world. This is a business model for them, because there is an audience out there that has felt so oppressed because they can't oppress. They have felt so oppressed because now they get called out for rape because they got drunk and they got the girl drunk, and now they have to actually face the repercussions of their actions when we're transforming from a society that condones child rape. I mean, you actually have people who are comparing Milo to the philosophers of old, who during their time it was completely acceptable for child molestation, but they lament the fact that society has changed. They lament the fact that society has changed from being this barbaric, even though we are still barbaric, but this society that condones and completely allows and oftentimes encouraged rape, ownership of other humans, the rape of women, and because they're a property to them, the rape of children. And because we're moving from that society to this society, they feel like they're being oppressed, because now they can't just have any woman in the room be forced to have sex with them because that's the way of society. Now they're sexless because society has turned on them and sees them as the losers that they are. I'm sorry. No, I mean, not sorry about what I said. I'm sorry for having to talk about this in general. I'm sorry that this actually has taken up 49 minutes of my show, but the problem is so ubiquitous. The problem is everywhere. The problem is it's in the goddamn White House. The former editor-in-chief of Breitbart, Steve Bannon, who espouses on his platform, at a minimum, he allows this type of language and this type of conversation, is a special advisor to the president. Donald Trump himself, who but confessed to his own sexual assaults. And America, or at least a percentage of America, saw that and heard that and said, it's locker room talk. The reason we have to talk about this is because there is a large segment of society who either turns their eye to it and says nothing about it, or they genuinely lament the fact that they can't get away with date rape. I was going to try to list some drugs, but I don't even know the name of half the fucking drugs that they use to, because it's never, I've never understood. Anyway, you guys know me well enough to know that I have no point of reference to understand these people other than the fact that they need to be beat. They need to be beat electorally, and they need to be beat out of our discourse, our Overton window. They are the dregs of society. They do not belong in the national discourse. Sure, you could talk about your affinity for a phebophilia, but just not fucking on the national stage.